AT and Gaming, chatting with Luke and Zoe at ILA. What games do you play?
Video games and tabletop RPGs, usually D&D, but I've also branched into other ones, a little bit of Call of Cthulhu sometimes, or Pathfinder.
I play some party games, a game called Werewolf, and that's a game you can play with like maybe 8 people. I've played some bigger games that you can play with like a group of 20 people, called Blood on the Clock Tower. These are kind of like a bit role play, just kind of figure out who is the evil one amongst you.
What AT do you use?
So typically, I use a lot of accessibility features on gaming, mostly high contrast features. I find it difficult sometimes to view lots of very, very similar colored or dark colored things. I have astigmatism, so sometimes when I play games, especially when it's during the daytime, I find it difficult to actually see what's going on. So high contrast features help out a lot. I also have a weighted mouse which has programmable buttons, so often it means that I can like just use a lot of functions with one hand. I think a lot of people would find that really easy and useful. You can have macros for certain different buttons, especially if you've got to do like Control I or something on the other side, and you might have difficulty reaching. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits in using that. And in the past, I've also used a lot of controller peripherals, especially trying to like grip onto smaller controllers. It can be difficult, or perhaps maybe even impossible for some people to hold on to smaller controllers. So increasing the grip size, maybe reducing the strain on the hands. But also for me specifically, it's like for Joy-Cons on Switches, they're so tiny. So I have little Joy-Con nibs that increase the size of them so that I can actually hold them properly.
For games like Werewolf, that game actually comes like with all the cards that you get with your characters on them, but it also comes with an app that you can just download for free, and that app is your speaker or adjudicator. It's the person telling you when to close your eyes, when to open them, which character can do what. So it just runs through the game for you, makes it easier so you don't have to nominate a person amongst you to be the game master, which you do with a lot of other games like Blood on the Clock Tower. You specifically need someone to be the game master because it's very complicated.
What does gaming mean to you?
Gaming for me means an opportunity to learn about something new, or even just having some fun with some friends, usually one of the two things. I love learning about new systems or new mechanics, and I love catching up with friends and doing something other than just sitting down and chatting. We can have some fun while doing so.
Gaming to me, it is kind of a way to challenge myself. It's also a way to have fun and relax. I know that it's good for my brain. It makes me feel a little bit smarter when I win, or go from losing to winning at a game.